Hi Aquarius, how's it going? I hope all you Aquarius mamas out there had a wonderful Mother's Day. This is your love reading for the week. Spirit told me to do things a little bit different this week, so I'm doing a love reading for each zodiac sign. So I tried to do all of them yesterday, but I just didn't have time because I have a limited amount of time I can do my readings right now. 12 was just too many to do in one day, so you guys got day number 2. It's just gonna go out an extra day. It's gonna be for the same amount of time. Just came out an extra day late, I guess. Not really late, just, you know, today. So this is for Sun, Moon, Rising. If your Aquarius is in Venus, that's a good thing to look for. If you're gonna watch a love reading, is where your Venus is. This is my Romance Angels deck. What I'm gonna do is take a card or two from each of my 4 decks and see what story comes out. Ooh, starting off pretty good. Finances and career, so that may play a part in your romantic life this week. I have my Messenger Oracle deck. If you're cross-watching for another Aquarius, if you're with an Aquarius, or you're with somebody that has a lot of Aquarius in their chart, you know, or like an Aquarius moon, an Aquarius Venus, an Aquarius rising. If you're just intuitively guided here, wow. You'll probably get a message in any of those scenarios. If you go to the little arrow underneath the video, there's a drop-down description box, and we are all connected. You are very, very connected to whoever this is that you are in love with. There's a really strong connection, a really strong bond. My fairy messenger deck. No, my fairy oracle deck. See what the fairies have to say for Aquarius. So when you hit that arrow and you go into the description box, you'll also find out how to contact me. If you want a personal reading, if you want to work one-on-one. Right over. Right. You guys feel really focused this week. Like, you feel really aligned. You feel really present and in the moment. Wow, the whole deck just fell apart. The blessing You are someone's blessing. Someone is a blessing to you. They're returning. So some of you may be visiting your hometown this week. Some of you may be returning to regular tarot deck. Some of you may be returning to a specific way of thinking, an old specific way of thinking. Aquariuses are all about thought. So I feel like for you it's definitely maybe the way that you used to think about love when you were young, or maybe if you're in a relationship, you're thinking this week about your partner in the same ways that you did when you first got together, or maybe you're thinking back, you know, like reminiscing about how things were when you first got together. If you're not in a relationship, you might be doing that, but you might be thinking about, you know, like maybe your first love, or a relationship that you were really happy in, like maybe one that you have fond memories of. For some of you, a lover may be returning to your life this week, a past lover, maybe somebody that you have unfinished business with, maybe an old flame. But that feeling of returning is going to sort of be an overall feeling for you this week, which is a nice feeling. It's like a nice reminiscence of happy things. Six of Wands. You'll feel victorious in love this week. That's the victory card. So as I was saying all that, I totally forgot that you have the reconciliation card along with romantic feelings. So definitely for some of you, an old lover may be coming back into your life this week. Some of you, if you've been maybe having some problems with your current lover, it looks like you're going to work things out this week, and you're going to feel really happy with each other. You're going to definitely have a much stronger bond and reform your connection this week. There's card number 8, Embrace Spirit. This is one of the most, I kind of feel like the most spiritual card in this entire deck, because it's card number 8, so it's the number of infinity, and it's the owl, the golden owl, which basically represents spirit or God. And then we have card number 44, Surrender to the Flow. So both of these are very spiritual, and both of these, like there's 4, 4, and then 8. That numerology is popping right there. And then there's 38, See the Signs. So you're going to be shown signs by spirit this week. In regards to your love life, when you just sort of surrender and go with the flow, you have to just relax. And that's when all of the guidance and the signs will come in for you. You also have card number 6, Queen of the Owls, and card number 45, the Lady of Joy. So these are absolutely beautiful energies. Aquarius, y'all have been... You guys have just... Your readings have been popping. You had the very best reading for this month, for the monthlies. And again, we're seeing this beautiful energy coming through for you guys. This beautiful healing energy. This is physical healing. It's bringing you joy, huge amounts of joy. I feel like for some of you, the only thing... I feel like this one card is out of place, and I want to think about it for just a second and figure out what it is, what it means. Yeah. I think for some of you guys, like, the only thing that I could really consider a negative that you guys have been dealing with for a while, I think, is like self-esteem stuff. Like how you feel about yourself. And it looks like there's still a little bit of that going on with the Five of Pentacles. You're still sort of feeling like you're coming up a little bit short. You know, it's like you just feel like you're not as good maybe as you used to be, or you're not as capable as you used to be. There's something you're still struggling with a little bit when it comes to how you feel about yourself, and that may be triggered because you're going to be going to some sort of a celebration this month, like maybe a wedding, or there's some sort of situation where you and your friends are going to come together, or maybe just when you come together to do social things in a romantic setting, it just really triggers this in you, and there's just sort of this unhealed stuff that you guys have about the way that you feel about yourself. Like maybe when you go out, if you go out drinking, or if you just go out like in a celebratory manner in any way, you may immediately start to compare yourself to others, and instead of looking at the ways that your uniqueness is beautiful and makes you stand out, and instead of seeing that as a strength, I feel like a lot of you are, instead you're sort of looking at that as a weakness, and you're looking at yourself and you're looking at others and you're like, well, they're more this or they're more that, and it's like you're putting everybody else above you instead of realizing that everybody is really equal. It's just that we're all different. But overall, it looks like you're going to be very victorious this week in love. You're going to be victorious over this depression. See, we see you here again still feeling a bit of this depression. And it's definitely, I think, attached to how you're feeling about yourself. You're going through a little bit of internal struggle this week, but you're going to be victorious over it. It looks like you're going to be victorious over everything this week, Aquarius. So I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and I appreciate all of your support. I love you guys very much, and I'll talk to you soon.